Style out. All who not like that walk a mile out. You know the dignitary representing. Yo, yo. Well, I say play by the original John from Queens. See all the girls them rock and come in. Yo, yo. Boom. Girl from you keep one man. From your nose say you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them dance. Girl from you keep one man. From your nose say you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them dance. Hold up your hand, show them your wedding band. Make them know say you are the one. Cause you done already have your husband. Have one man, you now want more than one. A girl a try but she can't take your man. Cause you done all for your position. Make them know say you wanna slam bomb. No man can do that as a thank you madam. Girl from you keep one man. From your nose say you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them dance. Girl from you keep one man. From your nose say you keep one man.
Good day everyone, and welcome to the John from Queens Show. My special guest on this episode of the John from Queens Show is a good friend and very talented artist from Trinidad, Prince Navin Prabhoo. And now let me introduce the man himself, Prince Navin Prabhoo.
Thank you, John, for having me on the John from Queens Show. It's an honor and a pleasure to be on the show for the first time. I want to say big up to all the fans around the world, the John from Queens fans, right? So, let's go.
My first question to you, Prince, is how did you get started in the music industry? And please feel free to elaborate.
Very good question, John. Very good question. Well, for those who don't know, I am Prince Navin Prabhoo, and my mom is Ramaji Prabhoo. And how I get started into this musical industry is, it all started off with my mom. You know, it started off with her being around her from small, growing up with my other brothers. You know, being around singing. It used to be like satsang singing, that's traditional style singing, you know. That's like prayers and stuff like that. And it started off with my mom singing. And we used to accompany her by playing music and stuff. So first of all, I used to be a dola player, tantal, you know, and as I climb up the ladder, as I go up the ladder, you know, do stuff like tabla and guitars, bass guitar, traps, you know, I could do a little bit of everything. So that's where it all started off with my mom. You know, she being the pioneer, started this ball rolling for me and my other brothers, you know, that's where it all started off. And that's where I am today. So for those who don't know, the Prabhoo dynasty, right, it started off with my mom. And as you know, your boy the Prince is up here today.
Very informative, Prince. What were some of your fondest memories when you were growing up? What area did you live? What was your school days like?
Yes, John. Nice question. Nice question. Well, I'm from Towards Road, Fletcher's Road, Towards Road. That's in central Trinidad, and I went to school at Towards Road RC School, and then off to Shogunas Junior Sec and Senior Comprehensive. So some of my fondest memory growing up, you know, is for those who don't know, you know, we live in the countryside. So it's a lot of games, you know, and I live around my cousins and family and villagers and stuff like that. So the people in my age bracket, you know, we used to play games like, you know, hide and seek, right, gun shooting, right? Those are some of the great memories, you know, playing these games. And where we live, you know, there's it's countryside, as I said, so there's a lot of cocoa estate and stuff like that, and we used to go there, and we used to have a great time. We have like the spring, you know, we go and bathe in the spring with me and my friends and my cousins and stuff. We go and bathe in the spring. We go eat stuff like, you know, Portugal, oranges, all this stuff is in the estate, you know, mandarin, you name it, mango, all different kind of fruits. And you know, whilst going, that memory has always been there with me, and always is something really I keep close to me, you know, growing up in the countryside. So those memories are really, really nice. And also on our side there is the sand pit, something we get Trinidad get all the sand from, and there's a big pond there. We used to go and bathe there and stuff. Had a great time, great time growing up, and also in school as well too. Being a part of the Diwali celebrations. I always be musically play drum. Those days I wasn't singing. I was musically. I was play like the dolak and be a part of the act and stuff like that. Really nice memories. And it's always, I always love being in the countryside. That's where I grew up. That's where I grew up. So the memories are something that really nice, and stuff like that the boy the Prince. Nowadays, children is only on the phone and stuff like that. I mean, it's very good, it's very educational, use it in the correct way, but long time kids, I want to say not long time kids, but not too far back, living in the country is really nice to be outside in the outdoors. We always had animals and stuff like that, goat, cattle, and dogs. As your boy the Prince love dogs. So it's really nice. Anywhere we go in, we have the dogs with us, and always playing all different kind of games and stuff like that. So those are some of the memories that I would like to share with you guys, that your boy grew up and I keep very close to me.
Awesome story. What are some of your memorable live performances from the past, and who are some of the artists you shared the stage with?
Well, John, some of my memorable live performances, let's see, there's so much, right? Let's go to Guyana. We had a show in Guyana. We was there obviously, right? And coming onto that stage, coming backstage, but that show was sold out, people outside. It was really massive. People was hitting on the caravan, the van that we was coming in, and just watching while we was going through backstage. I was really experienced, going there and sharing that stage there with so much other artists as well too. That's just one, Guyana and New York, right here in Trinidad as well too. Soca Monarch was a great experience for me, and I just to name a few. And some of the artists that I also shared the stage with, well, let me see, Trinidad, Karma, most of the bands, Raymond and Ravi, let's see, the great Anand Yankaran, God rest his soul in peace, also the Sundar Popo as well too. Great, that show was in Guyana as well too. Let me mention that, and that was a really big mega hit in Guyana, mega show in Guyana, performed with Sundar Popo, late Sundar Popo. Also, I had the opportunity to sing with the Mighty Sparrow. That's in New York, up in Jamaica. A guy by the name of Joe. My mom and myself and my other brother, we had the opportunity to sing with him up there as well to the Mighty Sparrow. And just to name a few, also some of the greats, like I could go, like for those who don't know, the great Maestro Mahabir. I had the opportunity to sing with the BWI. My mom, we had a show in Shogunas, and that was a really mega hit. And the BWI International Indian Orchestra was played. That's Maestro Mahabir. He played, and I had the opportunity to sing with him on that stage because of my mom, and being a part of that. So that's just to name a few of the memorable moments, live singing, and just to name a few of some of the artists, the greats that I sing with. It's just to name a few.
Simply fantastic, Prince. Have you performed in other countries, and can you tell us about those experiences?
Well, some of the countries that I performed in, let's see, New York, Canada, Guyana, Trinidad, all those places your boy the Prince have performed, and the experience is great, always is great, really nice. Let's go to New York. We had a big show in Club Tobago there, and it was really nice. Ramesh was running Club Tobago at that time, and it was let's see, we had a Michael Jackson, the Navi, the Michael Jackson lookalike, right? That guy, he was on that show as well too, and that experience was really nice. To perform with him was really, really nice. Also in Guyana as well too, to perform in Guyana, the experience was really, really great. I'll give you a little story. We went to Guyana, I believe that was in like 97 at that time, and we went to the shop. I think it was me and my other brother. We went to the shop we went to get some stuff, I guess some soft drink, get some stuff in the store. And as we walk in the store, yeah, we did a commercial for a breeze, a commercial in Guyana. That experience was really, really nice. Really, really nice there to go and to do that. It was really unexpected, but it was really nice. The experience in Guyana was really nice. Suriname as well too. It was really nice there to perform, and Canada as well too. All these places, really, really nice experience and great, great, great memories. Yeah.
Nice. So Prince, what artist inspired you, and who are some of your favorite singers, both Caribbean and American?
Well, John, I must say my mom was the inspiration for me to start off singing and getting into this business, the singing industry. I must say, it's my mom, being around me since I born and being in this atmosphere, she's really my inspiration to start singing, my singing inspiration. And also right here in Trinidad, I must say, I also listen to artists, a lot of artists like the great Yusuf Khan, like KB Singh, also, all these great beyond people, and I love to listen to my traditional music as like like Tulum Dindial. They have all these different artists that I listen to. Also in India, Kishore Kumar, right? Lata, Mukesh, Rafi Saab, Mahendra Kapoor, just to name a few, And the international and the English side also, I listen to music like, let's say, Ricky Martin, Enrique Iglesias, stuff like that. Like bands and stuff like, the Eagles band, English band, all these great people I listen to, some of the music that your boy the Prince listen to. I listen to everything. Bob Marley, a great guy. I love Bob music and his philosophies and what he stands for, So that just to name a few of some of the artists, and my inspiration again, it's my mom.
Awesome, bro. And now, folks, I'm going to play one of Prince's hits, which I'm very honored to have on the famous John from Queens 3 YouTube channel, as well as many other videos from Prince, including Facebook Lives and radio interviews, etc. The song is Laga Hai Tumse. Enjoy the video, and we'll be right back with Prince.
एक चररिया पर दोनों चरत है एक चररिया पर दोनों चरत है Let me go तीन जोना जोना हमारा दिल लगा है तुमसे तीन जोना हमारा दिल लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुम हमसे हमारा दिल लगा है तुमसे क्यों कपड़े मोहब्बत प्यार प्यार तुम्हारा दिल लगा है तुमसे मोहब्बत प्यार तुम्हारा दिल लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुम अब लगा हो अब लगा है तुमसे लगा है तुमसे क्यों कफारे हमसे हमारा दिल लगा है तुमसे क्यों कफारे हमसे हमारा दिल लगा है तुमसे.
Well, that was a very awesome video. I hope you all enjoyed it. So Prince, how has the COVID-19 pandemic affected you performing live?
Well, as you know, John, this COVID really mashed up this industry because you know this industry is all about crowd, right? And you can't have no crowd in this. This COVID really affected this industry really bad, I should say. You know, and it's been like a year and plus now. The anniversary was just the other day of this COVID stuff, the virus, whatever, came out, you know, and it's really the industry. We had so many jobs planned, people had to cancel, and you know, because of the COVID, it couldn't happen. And it just recently just started opening up back a little bit, not much, you know. You could just do small stuff and things like that, not no big crowd and big elaborate stuff, you know. And it was really this COVID was really harsh on this industry, as all the artists would know around the world would know that this is a really hard time for being an artist to sing out there, because you really can't do that, really can't have no crowd, you know. It affected me as an artist. Yes, it wasn't something nice at all, and all different kind of industries as well too was affected around the world. So let's pray to God and keep your fingers crossed. You gotta do this, right? Make sure social distancing and wear your mask and make sure and wash hands and everything that goes with it. You do your part and let's do this together.
Prince, please tell the viewers about some of your hit songs and how you came up with the idea for them.
Yes, sir. Well, some of my hit songs, as the fans would know and they would know, is let's see, this one I did a song, Girls Gone Wild, Bring Drinks, Honey, Venny Girl, this latest Laga Hai Tumse, and how did I came up with these things, these songs? The Venny Girl song, well, as you know, in Trinidad here at that time, it had a lot of Venny coming into Trinidad, and it was just all over, you know, and people was talking and stuff. So I just sing reality at that song, you know, the Venny Girl. Also, Girls Gone Wild was a was a nice topic in my head, because, you know, we went to a fete and the girls was like, they was going mad, wild there. So I wrote that song based on that, and the traditional song is, well, you know, it's traditional songs, you know, as Hindi songs, and those are just to name a few. And you could also go and check jonfromqueens, his YouTube channel. You're going to see a lot of my music, so you can check it out there as well too.
So Prince, do you write your own music, and how long does it take from when you get the idea for a song to having a finished product?
I do write my own songs, and I do my own arrangements as well too, you know. And let's see, if I come up with an idea, it doesn't take me long, probably within, for me, I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else, right? But me coming up with an idea, like a half an hour, I could write off, I could create, write a whole song, you know, and could be less too, because, you know, I'm so familiar with doing it, I have so much ideas and stuff like that. So I would say like a half an hour. Me, I would have a song complete sometime less than that, you know. I will take to really have a finished product. But in terms of production and doing music and stuff, well, obviously it's going to be a little more than that. But actually coming up with an idea, and you have an idea already, it will take me like Venny Girl. Let me just make a reference like Venny Girl. I write Venny Girl probably like in 20 minutes. Yeah, like 20 minutes I write that. So it's just basically to get the idea and to do it. It doesn't really take, for me, it doesn't really take long to write a song.
Let me ask you, Prince, how did you learn Hindi, which you use in your songs?
Well, how did I learn Hindi that I use in my song? Well, my mom, she teach me a lot by also going from small, going to satsang and listening to the pundits and thing, where they explain in Hindi, speak Hindi, and then they explain it. So, you learn and you adapt, you pick up stuff like, pani is water, stuff like that, and looking at simple looking at Indian picture, you'll see the subtitles, so you'll have a great idea in it. But that's how I really know Hindi, pick up plenty of the Hindi language, and for my the pundits and stuff, sometimes they translate the song for you that some like where we can't understand, so when they translate it, you get a basic idea of what the words mean and how to pronounce it and stuff like that, So that's how I really get the knowledge of knowing Hindi.
Awesome. John from Queens only knows English. Very unfortunate indeed. So when you're not singing, rehearsing, or performing, what are some of the things you like to do in your spare time, hobbies?
Wow. Spare time. That is something really hard for me to come by me. But when I really do get some spare time, I love to spend it with loved ones, and I love to go for like long drive, go to the beach, just go to a place to relax yourself. And also, I love to watch a lot of documentaries on YouTube and stuff. I'm really love. That's something I really love to do. Watch documentaries on things that I love, like animals show and things like that. I enjoy that, watching things like that. And also, taking a little walk on into the countryside, going and fishing, and things like that. I like and when I do get the time, hey, that's what I like to do. Just some,
Very cool. What are some upcoming projects you're working on?
Well, John, some of my upcoming projects, I'm a part of Hanuman Chalisa from South Africa. I must say, thanks to my brother from South Africa, Santosh Bhai, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of that circle. That's just one of the projects that I am in, and it's going to be releasing very soon. Hanuman Chalisa, that with myself and a whole lot of artists around the world is doing a Hanuman Chalisa. That's just one. Also, I am in the studio right now recording some new music, soon to be airing. John, you're gonna get that. And also, the video for the some videos I have coming out. Those are just some of the projects that I have. And besides performing, I have some jobs. Well, obviously jobs that I have coming up and whatnot. So small things can be big, right? Social distancing and all protocol is taken, right? Let's make sure I see that, because that's how it is, and we have to do that. And those are just some of the projects, some of the stuff that I have coming up.
Fantastic. Prince, where can people find your music?
Well, definitely, you can find my music on John from Queens channel, right, on YouTube. You can find lots of my music there on John from Queens. Look him up, make sure subscribe, right, among others. And also, you can contact me for shows and stuff like that, etc. Music party, you name it. My number is 393-5604 726-5350, or you could also message me on Facebook. You could check me out on Facebook, Instagram. You could check me out on those things and social media. And you could hit me up a message there as well too. So all promoters and everybody out there, you could get in contact with me via my phone number is 393-5604 726-5350. Also, you can send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, and also my music. Just remember, right? John from Queens, my brother. You can get all my music there, on YouTube, on his YouTube channel. And make sure and subscribe, right? Support my brother John from Queens YouTube channel. Just look him up and check him out and subscribe. Make sure and do that. Prince said so, right?
Well, Prince, thank you so much for being a guest on the John from Queens show. I had a great time interviewing you. Stay safe and many blessings to you, my friend.
Thank you, John, for having me on the John from Queens show. I want to say to all the fans around the world, the John from Queens fans and the Prince fans around the world, make sure and check out his YouTube channel on YouTube, right? The John from Queens man himself. You're going to see lots of stuff with the Prince and so much of a bunch of other artists. And make sure, subscribe, right? The Prince said so. Love you.
Girl, from you keep one man, from your nose so you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them dance. Girl, from you keep one man, from your nose so you keep one man.